Welcome back to Webe Reptiles, guys. This is a little update on my colony. I just received 2 new bearded dragons and a brand new albino Pacman frog. So I just unpacked this little guy right now. I just got him. He's another one of Brenda Gore's Coral Trans line. Let me cut this light off for you. There we go. Now, I know you guys can notice the kink, but the kink was something I was very aware of. I actually didn't pay for this dragon. He was more of a rehoming. All I paid for was shipping. He is still a very beautiful dragon. He's got some beautiful coloration. He's going to be very bright. And that kink ain't that bad. It's nothing a little bit of calcium and a good massage every day can't fix. Even though if it does stay, it doesn't matter. He's still a very beautiful dragon. He's going to grow up to be extremely bright. He is, again, micro scale coral translucent, full hypo. See the nails? Very hypo. I got him this little tree because this is the kind of tree he was in when he was with his mama over there, the breeder. So I figured I'd give him the same tree, that way he can feel at home when he got here. But let me put his heat back on so he gets a nice little heat bath. Because you know everybody wants their heat. Okay. And I'm going to introduce you guys to my other little lady. Alright, yep. The camera is not doing anything to her at all. That is her true bright yellow color. She has that deep saturation in her beard. She is breeder ready. She's about 2.5, 3 years old. The reason I got her was because my good friend Olivia Warner at Refined Reptiles, she needed to downsize a little bit of her colony because she's got so many new beardies, and she wasn't really fitting into her new bearded, her new pairing projects. So I took her because me and Olivia are good friends, and she's still going to be able to see her little girl and take, visit her and see her how she's doing as, time progresses. She'll never go anywhere. This little girl's going to stay with me forever, or probably end up back with Olivia. Who knows, but she's very beautiful. This girl here produces quite a large clutch. Her very first season, she produced, in her largest clutch, 36 eggs. So she's a good breeder. She's extremely big time breeder. Like, she loves having babies. Alright, that's the one girl. Well, give you guys a quick little view of my babies. See how they're doing. Everybody's getting nice and fat. A few of them have started going to shed, but they haven't all gone into shed yet. They're looking a little dark because they're all still stressed out. I don't think they like the camera that much. But they're a little over 3 weeks old, and there's still no nips. No bites. I have seen 1 or 2 guys get a little aggressive and bite the other guy in the tail, but luckily it didn't take off anything. They're eating very well, very strong. Alright, and now I'm going to take you guys downstairs to my Pacman. Now this guy is called Splash. Never had a frog before, so this is my first one. And they say that these guys get extremely big. They get the size of like dinner plates. This guy's very pretty, guys. Like super bright coloration. I think it's because of the light, but I think it'd be better if I put him in the shade. But once it focuses, he's like a bright yellow with these like orange splash of color. Which the more I look at him, it's not really like splashes of colors. It seems like that's the albino spots on him. But this is his enclosure. Nice little 10-gallon tank. He can actually live in this enclosure his whole life. That spot you see him in, that's the spot he got into when he moved, when I first got him here, and he hasn't moved since. I mean, he is alive. I see him breathing and everything. But I also want to give you guys a little view of my new enclosure I got from my guys. It's a AP cage, 4 foot by 2 feet deep, 18 inches tall. It's got a 1/4 inch glass plate in the front, sliding glass in the front with a key, just like the pet shops. Came with a stand and everything. The material is made out of what they call reptile plastic. I guess from the way I look at it, it looks like it's like plastic chips instead of wood chips, like, melamine is made out of compressed wood chips. This is more like compressed plastic chips. So the entire enclosure weighs probably 30 pounds the most. With glass, 40. But it's a really nice enclosure. I'm about to put all my girls that are over here maybe, and have them all go in there, even though they're in a large space here and they look extremely happy. But I think I like that tank a little bit better because it's got 2 feet of inside depth. So this tank here, I'm gonna put my younger girls that are in a 50 gallon or 60 gallon that I custom make myself, and I'm gonna put these girls inside the big tank down here. BB in the back there, she's going to be pairing up with Prince today and all this week until it gets completely taken care of. And then Foo down here, she probably will be going with Blaze in the next month or so, probably 2 weeks. I'm trying to separate their breedings or their pairing between 2 weeks and 3 weeks, so I don't have a bunch of babies coming out all at once, and feeders are unbearable, guys. But also this cage came with like $150 worth of basking, heat ceramics, full spectrum basking bulbs, like everything included, plus a cup of hornworms, peat moss for my froggy over there, and all that included for only $180. I mean, I kind of feel like I robbed the poor guy because I came up so ahead. But there's my little Pacman, first one I've ever gotten. Can't wait to see him get full grown and eat big crickets, and they say they eat mice and stuff, but it's not necessary. So I'm just gonna keep him on superworms and crickets and stuff. But when you do have a frog like this, you guys gotta remember, if you have a water bowl in there, if you see looks like there's nothing in there as far as water, you can't make it real deep. These guys aren't swimmers, so they will drown. So you want to make their puddles inside their water bowls really shallow. We got a cricket right there trying to burrow and find his way around. Hopefully he follows his way in front of the froggy and the froggy has some lunch. But yeah, that's my colony, guys. Just a little update. I'm not showing everybody in this one because it's going to be a long video. But yeah, 3 new members. Keep your comments coming, and any suggestions on what videos you guys would like, please let me know. I love making them for you guys. Love sharing my family with you guys. And again, my babies will be probably ready to sell in about, I give them 4, well no, I give them about 2 more weeks, 3 more weeks, and they should be ready to sell. So I'll give everybody updates on their progression and see when they're ready to get to their new families and homes. Thanks again, guys, and have a great one.